Good. Plus, this gets oddly brighter once the camera starts rolling. But anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Gonna wait a couple of seconds to see if anybody hops in. Also, gotta make sure that everything's going good on my end. Sometimes stuff just doesn't really go according to plan. You guys know how it usually goes. Also, why is there so many ads? Why does YouTube have 2 ads before I can get into anything? Somebody explain this to me. Hey, Nan. What audio? Okay, good. It's like nothing's happening. I'm like, of course, because I'm not doing anything. All right, but anyways, we got some stuff to unbox today. Oh, cool. Yeah, as I say, it's a weird time to be streaming, but we have a video for later, so I figure do it now than later because we'll have a. Oh, what are those videos called? The sort of how-tos. There'll be one of those later on. So I been wanting to open these guys up and been wanting to stream it, but finally got my gargoyles in. Sadly, though, for some odd reason, this shipment, all my NECA boxes kind of came out poopy. Hey, Elias. You might be able to see here, but it's got a little crease here, which is a bit of a bummer. Worse, though, is my thing boxes. So I finally got a hold of my things. So this one actually came from Walmart. It's not actually from my big bad, but we'll open it on here. This guy isn't horrendous by any stretch of the imagination, but right around here, there's this crease. Hey, Jason. It does kind of look like something from Batman. This guy, on the other hand, got royally fudged. Actually, when I got it, it was like, this is how it looked. So I straightened it out. Thankfully, the figure looks all right outside of the shotgun dislodged. I'm kind of concerned about the lantern. We'll see how it goes. Got to open it up to make sure nothing's broken, and then I got to get a hold of them or whatnot. This guy's under the thumbnail, but I don't plan on actually opening it. But what this is the 30th anniversary figure. I was able to find one at Walmart. Shredder, which is supposed to be more like wrestling style. So if you guys can see, like his belt's got spikes and it looks kind of more like a championship belt than on the original, which is a little more basic, which currently is hiding in there. Also doesn't have all the cell shading and stuff. And he's a lot more metallic. But I bought this guy. I was thinking about opening him, but I think I'm just going to leave him in the box unless somebody really wants me to open him. But yeah, the Super Shredder's dope. Also, I currently own all of them. Don't know why I need 3 Super Shredders, but I always thought he was cool when I was a kid, so wanted to get a hold of as many of them as I can. That, or if I do open it up, I might try to customize it into a Kevin Nash, like put Big Sexy's head on it with like the eye makeup and stuff. Also got a hold of Zero from the Mandalorian, who's the bounty hunter droid. Well, not bounty hunter. He was the droid that piloted the ship when they go to take over the Republic ship. Try to free one of the captives, is what I'm trying to say. Then the X Plus Dr. Serizawa, which been hanging on my pile of loot for freaking ever, but wasn't didn't feel like shipping it yet because I just wanted to get more stuff to build up. And then same with the Shin Ultraman, was hanging out for a long time. Yeah, I need to sit down and actually rewatch it. We were going through it a little bit. I want to say like a month or 2 ago, but we got to finish watching it before the Boba Fett show comes out. But anyways, any guys in particular have one I would like you guys like to see me start with out of these dudes here? Kind of curious, probably the most about the Thing ones, just to make sure that they're not broke. Also, kind of sad that the one box is super smashed because this one in particular, I was planning on keeping in the box. But I don't want to open the Shredder. All right, you know what? Since you guys are here, you guys are checking out the stream. Shin. I'll open Shredder. He's going back in the box, though. If I can get it out without messing anything up, though. And then I'll open Shin. But oh, his cape's different. I didn't realize that from inside the package. I was gonna say it almost looks see-through. It's kind of like Ric Flair looking, and then it's just basic black for the undersection. Hey, Gavin, how's it going? I really don't want to unhook these ties because then he's gonna flop around in the package once I go to put him in. So this is about as far as I'll get for unboxing. But if you guys want to see, thankfully enough, his eyes aren't really googly, so that's cool. They're looking super down, but armor looks really nice. You got the belt here. Pretty much comes with all the same stuff all the other Shredders did, where you get the giant staff, you get the TGRI ooze, but it's actually white instead of green. And all the extra hands. I think the cape's probably the coolest thing about them, which is kind of sad because it's the thing that you don't really get to see that much. That was kind of cool, though. All right, yeah. I think that's about as far as I'm going to open them because, I don't really want it flopping around all over the place. But on a high note, I don't mind opening, just to make sure nothing's broken, Like you get it out and all of a sudden his one arm just kind of comes heaving off. But it does look very 80s GAM for sure. Yeah, this year's G-Fest is canceled. Next year's is for business, though. Yeah, you can already pre-order the hotel and get the tickets, I think. I know the hotel for sure. Yeah, I was kind of bummed that it got canceled, but it's one of those, it is what it is. I'm actually kind of hoping I got to see how you go about getting a table there because I want to try to sell some of our beams and stuff there. Ooh, he's got. Right, he's a little loosey goosey. That's concerning. Get the plastic sheets out. I got to pop them apart. That does not want to come out. All right, hold on. Does not want it free. Yeah, I've been going to the last few ones. We haven't missed one. It was kind of from my first one I went to was in 1998, and then I hadn't gone to one for years since then. It was kind of just my parents took me on a whim, and then it was we started doing the YouTube channel thing, and I was kind of it came across my mind. I was like, I wonder if that convention's still actually a thing. And sure as shit, you can make it down there. So I decided to go. Super fun, and it's always a cool experience. It's definitely one of those conventions though that you can kind of if you want to make a day of it, you can easily make a day of it. It's hard to make it a multiple day thing though. 2 days is definitely stretching it because usually for us, we'll go enjoy Friday, Saturday, and then usually Saturday night or Sunday morning we're out. Oh, yeah, well, again, if you're going to be at G-Fest, you'll definitely see me there. Not sure about Arnez. I've been trying to talk Arnez into going. Problem for Arnez is there's not that much. Arnez likes Godzilla, but not enough for a convention's worth of it, So we definitely have to try to figure out some other things to do. I have a good one. Stupid security guards. Right? That's what I'm saying. He can man the table while I go check out things. But anyways, here's the Shin Ultraman. Which looks really good. Definitely on the lankier side compared to some of the other Ultramans. Definitely very bored, I guess is the word I'm looking for. He looks like a plank of wood in terms of his shaping. But silver looks nice. The patterning on the red looks really good. Head looks solid. One thing I'm noticing is he doesn't have the eye slits, which makes sense. It's not like there's a dude inside of it. I have it pre-ordered. It's just waiting for it to come out. All the monsters I pre-ordered, even the Ghidorah, I mainly pre-ordered for you guys so I could do the review. Probably gonna be one of those ones I get rid of shortly after it shows up, but definitely got it. Maybe do maybe might have to do some fun with stuff with it. Because eventually I would like to repaint one of them, so maybe that's the one I repaint. Be able to repaint the special color one, right? But yeah, it gets a bit pricey. Us living in Michigan, the plane is as big of a deal because we just drive. So it's usually it's probably good $60 in gas there and back around there because I usually have to fill up like on the way down and on the way back. And then tickets aren't too bad. Hotel you can kind of work around as long as you find you don't have to be at that specific hotel because the hotels in that region, you're usually looking at I want to say like 150 a night around there, maybe a little cheaper because I never stayed at the hotel that G Fest is at. We're usually in one of the ones around it because they're usually booked. So usually I just grab one of the other guys and just walk over. But you're usually like before you even get there, after tickets, hotel, and gas, you're probably looking about $200 pretty easy. Yeah, Texas would be rough. Yeah, you almost be better off just flying down. Because the other thing we were thinking about doing is there's the train because we could take the train there. But God, that like it's such a long trip. Like driving, it takes me about 5 hours, 5 to 6, depending on traffic. The train's almost an entire day thing, from what I remember. Oh yeah, the Gamers are great. Definitely, like if you enjoy the first Gamer film, you'll really like the second and third one. Because I'd say the first one's probably the weakest of the three, but I still enjoy it. But yeah, no, this guy's really good. He's also got some elf toes. Got a bit of a curl to him. But the articulation is definitely on point, which is cool. My only concern is he's gonna have a hard time holding poses with his arms. Because he definitely shifts real easy. But you can get it to work. Woo! Could be worse. At least the train's cheap. I was gonna say, to be honest, I've never been on a plane, so I can't even like remotely think of like how much how much a plane ticket would be. But I know like hotel registration, you're probably in the 200. Well, if you're gonna be there all 3 days, you're looking about 200. Oh yeah, busting it. Get out of here. At that point, I would rather just drive. I know I say my mom just drove down to Florida, which was fun for her, I guess. But hands wise, oh, I don't know if you guys can see him, but he comes with some clenched fist. You get the karate chop like spec DMs, and then the more together finger hand. It's more of like a cup. Because like that convention in particular, I try to go with usually spend like about 200 for all the stuff. More than that because it's like if you're going down for just a night, it'd be 200. If you're planning on staying multiple nights, it's even longer or even more money. Oh, because I want to say it was like almost $500 for me to go for the weekend. And that's why I haven't really done the full 3 days ever again for starters. Because it was like, I spent like 500 just pretty much get down, like to stay there and get down there. And then I spent probably another like 1,500 while I was there. Definitely kept it going, you know. But yeah, no, the Shin Ultraman's cool. I definitely will. This guy will get a review for sure, and be looking more into how much I really like this figure once the movie comes out. Because I even seen the the Kamen Rider trailer dropped, which looks really cool. The Shin Kamen Rider. Yeah, I've seen they're on Tubi. That's why I was trying to get my one friend to watch it because he doesn't have to invest money into it. Yeah, pretty much. For the most part, even there, it's unless you collect Bandai vinyls or new stuff, you're probably not get. It's going to be hard to find things or like Monster Art stuff like that. Because I know older stuff, it's a little bit more few and far between, or it's very costly. Like bull marks, marmots, stuff like that. It's going to run you a pretty penny. Usually the vinyls aren't too bad and pretty reasonably priced. And then one of my actual favorite things is like the artist gallery. Hey, Mr. Yeah, I had to look closer. Mr. Fallaroo. The artist out like the artist gallery, artist alley, where they have their galleries and stuff like that, and you can buy stuff from people that make things. That's probably one of my more favorite things is check out what people have been creating. Goodness, oh, so you're actually taped? I don't think Dr. Serizawa was taped. Bust him open. Let's gotta try to cruise to these a little bit longer. It's already been 16 minutes. We only opened 2 toys. Collectibles, whatever you want to call them. Bull Marker 17 sounds pretty solid. I'm not sure which one because they also come in many different sizes. I know the one I regret when I purchased that I didn't make was I found a guy was selling. It was a damaged Doom Island of Varen that was still in the package, but it was like in the package and like the arm was snapped. And I was thinking about it. I think the guy wanted $60 for it, which I'm like, man, that's kind of expensive for a broken figure. But it was a figure that like never got officially released. So I was hesitant, but skipped on it. And that's one of the ones I've been regretting. Yeah, we're getting some of the new Godzilla stuff. There's just isn't that much coming out right now. We haven't been able to find the Playmates ones, the YMSF stuff. There isn't really much exciting that I want to grab from that. X Plus wise, I have the Rodan, the 2019 Rodan. Just haven't seen it yet. In particular, I didn't know he came with the tube. That's cool. All right, wasn't expecting that. Also, really like the Godzilla picture in the mask. That is sweet. I almost canceled this guy's pre-order because I was like, I don't know, because I think they're making an official size one. Yeah, the Monsters 2021 is really good. Oh man, this guy's super sweet. I got him black and white just because again the movie's black and white. You can get the colored one, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. Also, finally have an oxygen destroyer. So then you can have them. I think I might be doing this wrong. Oop. It's actually kind of hefty, to be fair. How does he show it on the box? Where did I put the books? Of course it doesn't show me on the box. Why would it? Yeah, if you got stateside, and the only reason I got mine pretty decently fast, there we go, is I imported mine. So it showed up much sooner. Then, to be honest, I don't really save that much. It's just kind of like I get it sooner, mainly for the review purposes. All right, he holds it. I can't tip forward anymore, otherwise we're going to be losing things, and then the world's going to end. But really sweet. Oh, it's even got the slit going down the center where it opens up. That is sweet. It's got the little gauge. Probably the best reason to buy this thing, to be honest, because now I got one of those laying around. But the Dr. Serizawa is still pretty dope too. It's a statue, so no posability outside of the tube, which I guess should be more like that, right? Does that rotate? No, not really. Because he would have been coming down. Oh, that's cool. If there was some way you could have a light on the inside of it in order to kind of show that off a little bit better, I think would be really cool. But not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm glad you're able to join. Yeah, well, at least like the GMK and the Gigan are fairly easy to get a hold of right now. I don't know about the event 2000. Well, the event 2019 is cool. Especially it's a really good figure for repainting. Yeah, the Gigan Revoltech, sweet. Yeah, because I have a 3D file for one of these that I tried printing out. The problem is I wanted to make them small, and it don't work like that. And then like when I made them small, I had to redo the. I did these out of needles, and it came out okay. Some point I would like to make a big one, but I have to get a much bigger 3D printer, which I've been kind of looking into. Because I see some reviews for this one that's not super expensive, but looks like it'd be really good for stuff like that. Plus, then that'd just be more things I could put on the Etsy too. Yeah, to say I've even seen it cheaper at some other places. This one's a 0. It's not a super hard one to get a hold of because it's just not as desirable as some of the other ones. And I'll be honest, if you got the 2021 Godzilla, you're not really missing anything outside of just it being blue. Trying to get this guy out without messing out the antenna. Yeah, the poster version. I wanted that one, but I'm okay. I still got a hold of the other one. No, we still got a few things to open up. Like we're just getting on to him. We still haven't opened up the NECA ones yet. It'd be nice. There's the Bandai Mutos that are coming out though. I got actually probably what I'm doing after this. I got to do an action figure news, but Bandai is putting out a premium finals and they're doing the Mutos, so you can get a male and a female that are Monster Arts ish size. Granted, they're a bit pricey, but if you really want some, they're there. I do wish they were a little less because I think of them more like what they were doing with the Pacific Rim Uprising figures back in the day, where you had the robot spirits, and then you had the more expensive but like very nice looking vinyls to go along with them to keep the cost down, which I always thought was a cool idea. And to be honest, for the price that you're almost getting like little mini X pluses, and they're really sweet. And I think of these more akin to that. This gun does not really want to go into his hand, but the price spike on him is like astronomical compared to those guys, though. Because even like Raijin, who was the biggest one, I think it was not even $50. While two of these guys go 200. Why? Muto's not even that big. Like the male Muto. Mitchell's not putting this in the right hand. I know he doesn't really need the gun because you don't really see it too much on the show. Yeah, that does not like to work. Oh, maybe, I'm thinking maybe it's because the thumb's supposed to go over top. I guess that's more how it should be. Looks pretty solid, though. I like the Buckeyes. It's done on metallic silver. It's got the little pouches. It's more or less got a C-3PO body. Because he's sort of like a protocol droid, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Fire Rodan would be sweet just as a basic one. Which I'm one of the ones I'm still surprised they've never done. For the Monster Arts line. Because I think it's really all we got left outside of making just like different variations of Godzilla or the Rose Biolante. And of course, like, we never got the Mogura vehicles, which could be like an accessory set. They could probably do more with Destroy if they really wanted to. Is his legs translucent? Yeah. He's got translucent pegs. That's weird. Was it like that in the show? Because yeah, his hip joint's translucent too. Oh, that's kind of neat. Kind of makes it look hollow. That's actually really sweet. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna call you Nora because that's what I understand out of that one. Yeah, well, to be fair, they've already reissued that guy once before. I'd find it hard to believe that they would reissue him again unless they got a specific reason, which they could always do like game color or something like that. Oh, this hurts. I didn't want to open this guy, but with the box so pinged up, there's not really much of a point. It would be cool. I think Playmates is supposed to be making a Titanosaurus though, so there will be. There's the shotgun. Cheaper option out there. I also know YMSF makes one too. They're a little more expensive because you're looking more in the 60 range for that one. But still a really solid option nonetheless. I kind of looked out and got a hold of mine off from a Facebook group. Like I got my Godzilla and my Titanosaurus for like $70. They were from those. Plus, I imagine we probably get reissues. That or hell, even the way Mezco's going, you'll probably get one out of them. And it'd be better looking. It wouldn't be as big, but it'd be better looking. That's actually what I'm more excited about because they just announced they're doing a Godzilla versus Hedorah set where you even get the flying Hedorah. All right, good. Lantern's not broke. That was the one I was concerned about. There's his goggles. Get his extra head. I'm kind of secretly hoping they do in a Godzilla's Revenge set. Because what? You could do Godzilla, Minya, Gabara. I'm not sure what the fourth figure would be. Could give us the kid. That'd be cool. I'd buy that. All right, so one thing that I noticed when getting this, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, but does that not look like Arnez? With the way with without the hair on top, like this 100% looks like Arnez to me. Just with different expressions. I was kind of thinking about it, but I'm probably gonna pass on it because for the most part, I try to stay away from stuff unless it's movie related, and there's just way too much of the Marvel stuff to collect. So right now, I pretty much focus solely on Spider-Man stuff, and then it's only really like I've gotten the Spider-Verse characters and Venom. So if they do more Venom stuff, I definitely be more inclined to grab it. Because to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't gotten it right. Because this does look really good, though. It definitely looks like Kurt Russell. But it's just like, I don't know why, but it's just like, I guess hairless Kurt Russell is Arnez. Looks exactly like Arnez. Like, to be fair, oh, his hair's actually soft. Like, this could come off. Oh, man, I saw some of these at Walmart the other day. There might be something I might have to go do. But he's got the green pants. You got the jacket here. You can see a little bit of the blue underneath. He's got his hat, which clearly I don't know how you're supposed to put this thing on. Oh, I had it right. It is sideways. I don't know. It just looked weird to me. So I guess it looks just weird to me in general. It's actually got the ribbon here for the actual part. I think Ernest is the same problem that I had where my hair gets kind of curly after so long. And it was mainly the my sides. Like this curls up really bad. My top would stay pretty straight. How does this go on? So I was thinking this probably more complicated than I wanted it to be. Still hoping because NECA's doing like that 30 days of Halloween that they show off that they're making a thing creature. Or even just more of the characters I'd be down for. Because I think it was Mezco or somebody announced that they're going to be doing some of the creatures, which got me really excited. Because they do the 112, the 112 skills and stuff. There he is with his glasses. Got his little beer bottle. Yeah, there we go. Good to go. I like that the lander works too. This is actually really sweet. I'm not exactly certain what I'm going to be doing with this guy because, like, again, I wasn't really planning on opening him because I thought he was cool, but I don't know about display ability wise. But he's neat. I'm definitely going to have to find something to do with him now because, again, the one I was more excited about was this. But again, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just keep this one in the box. But I really want to display this one because it has the test tube and everything. And then the box that came in was kind of smushed too. So it's like, yes, screw it. I'm almost surprised we haven't gotten a Don Fry. So, all right. So the body's pretty much the same. Except he's got a holster. Which the original didn't. Kind of wonder if the head's the same. I like they get the dynamite stick though. We'll say on a high note, after this guy, there's not really a need to buy another one. Because for the most part, he's pretty much got everything else you'd really want. Oh, if you need a Kamunga, like again, YMSF, they make one that looks really good. And he posts them up periodically if you follow the Twitter. Or I follow their Facebook. And they post one up. Because they have a Titanosaurus. They have Megalon. They have Kamunga, Abura. I actually need to grab their Abura. About this slightly different. The Ultimate McCready is a little more open than the other one, so that's cool. Oh, all right, sweet. The head's actually different too, because this one is a closed mouth harness. The other two are more like grinning and slightly open. Like this head is the same as this one, but it's got hair. While the grimacing one, I think, is just the same as this head. Yeah. Right. I was like, kind of hoping we see some more Starship Troopers stuff because with the Figma making the figure, I was kind of hoping there'd be maybe because sometimes you see when one person gets a license, there's a few people that also get the license. And maybe seeing some of the other guys get a hold of stuff would have been sweet. Does this unlatch or do I gotta figure out how to get this around his body? It looks like I gotta figure it. Oh no. I don't want to pop off his arms. I feel like I gotta pop off his arms to do this, but here's the flamethrower. Maybe not the hand. Oh, this is the only gloved hand. All right. But it does have the flame attachment. So you have a shooting the flamethrower out, which is cool. Might have been cool if it was a little bit more elaborate. Like the beams stuck out a little farther, but still pretty sweet. You also get the spool with the hot end. You get the Petri dish, which is super tiny. And you also get the splash effect for the Petri dish. So you can have the thing monster already coming out of it, which is really cool. When it comes with extra hands, you get the pistol. You get the stick of dynamite. And random pickaxe. Do a lot of talking. It's keeping my throat. Yeah, again, I feel like that's like a market that they haven't really tapped into. Is a lot of the human characters. Granted, I imagine it's because to do the human characters, they also have to get permission from the people that acted them. Well, Godzilla is just like once you get into Toho, you're good to go. So you can just make whatever characters you want to pay for. Which is, I imagine, why we haven't really seen them. But I know like Don Fry has figures, so I don't think it'd be that hard to get him to be like okay doing a Douglas Gordon, or even some of just like the stateside characters. Whole Goliath's kind of heavy. I know the box is kind of hefty, but I forgot. Got his wings. It's kind of another figure that I almost want to get extras of, just in case I want to customize them. Hey, Dream Track, how's it going? Because these would be great for like a creeper or something, or maybe even another like kaiju monster. All right. So we got his bendy wire tail. This is a show I actually got to go back and do some more watching because I used to love this show as a kid. And I know Disney? It's on Disney? Oh, cool. It's just held in my peg. Somewhere. Stretch this out a little bit so I can get a better clasp around. Oh, he's got some around his feet. No. 1 free, 2 free. Good to go. All right. Here's Goliath. That sculpt looks really good. Got his long hair with his pointy little frow. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, though. That's weird. Especially around the edges. It's a little reflective. All right. Let's see if I can get the stuff in here without having to heat it up. All right. Tails in. Chaw? Oh, still got a piece of plastic heating up. Okay. How does that work with his hair? Weird. Oh, that's scary. I don't know if I like that. It's like a ratchet joint. I was a little horrified. I didn't realize that till now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, even dead actors, you got to get a hold of like their estate, like whoever's responsible for their estate. Because the way the peg hooks in, it's almost like Legos. Jesus, guy takes up some real estate though. I got to figure out where I'm putting him. But this is really cool. It's got double jointed elbows, single jointed knee, but you got like the multiple poses. His feet can pose. His tail has the hinge there, but the rest of it's just a bendy wire. Yeah, a little bit upper torso articulation, and then the head's there. You can kind of move it, but nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, but he looks really good. And then you get the more sinister, like if you want to have him looking like a gargoyle with the clear eyes. And then you get clenched fist, more of a gripping hand, which is for the book here. And then jalapeno. Sadly, not on a stick. Yeah, Goliath is sweet. Can your tail hold you up, though? It can. Awesome. But yeah, on a high note, the McCready, like the Ultimate actually comes with a crap ton of stuff. Then I like too, they had the pistol holster on them. I was going to have to finagle this onto them. But I'm actually thinking about reviewing that one. So I might wait to do the reviews. For the most part, Goliath will probably get a video. McCready will get a video. Shin for sure. The rest is debatable. Oh, Dr. Serizawa. It's a little late on him, but he'll probably get something at some point. But anyways, I think we're going to call it good here. It's already been running for 40 minutes. And I got some more stuff to do. We got to do some more Shin Godzilla plays. I think the video we just posted was the last one. So there's like one more gaming video we have currently in the backlog. And then we'll be out. So I got to try to get some more of those set up. So going to be going ruining my voice a little bit here in a few. But anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys like to keep up to date with channel, donate, we greatly appreciate it. Also has an Etsy shop. You guys like to get some memes for yourself. I know a couple of things are sold out currently on there, which yeah, we actually sold out of some stuff. And I'll be working tonight on getting some more of the stuff printed up. Like the legendary beams. I actually have an extra set of Heisei, so I'm good there. And we got some more of the reds, but the legendary ones we sold all out of. So I gotta get another set of. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 on a print run I can do. So I gotta do those. Anyways, see you guys. Forget where to turn off. Oh, it's at the bottom. Right.